In a world where time is our most precious resource, we often neglect the one thing that keeps us moving forward: our health. What if a simple decision could change everything? This is a story about choices, consequences, and second chances. About how ordinary people discovered extraordinary truths through routine medical examinations. Want to know what they found? And how it changed their lives forever? Stay tuned to uncover the secrets that could save your life, too. Don't forget to subscribe for more eye-opening stories about health and wellness. Every morning began the same way in the bustling city of Everwood. People poured out of apartment buildings like clockwork, rushing to catch buses and trains, completely absorbed in their daily routines. Among them was Sarah Thompson, a 35-year-old marketing executive whose calendar was always full and whose weekends disappeared into a blur of social events and work deadlines. Like many others, she subscribed to the common belief that youth equated to invincibility, dismissing minor symptoms as mere inconveniences that would resolve themselves with time. Her occasional headaches became background noise, her persistent fatigue a badge of honor in the competitive corporate world. Across town, Michael Rodriguez, a 42-year-old construction worker, shared similar sentiments. His cough had persisted for months, but he attributed it to the dusty job sites and long hours. The thought of visiting a doctor seemed like an unnecessary interruption to his busy schedule, especially when bills needed paying and mouths needed feeding. Both Sarah and Michael represented countless individuals who viewed medical checkups as something reserved for the elderly or those already visibly ill, never considering that prevention might be more valuable than cure. The city's primary care clinics operated at half capacity, while emergency rooms overflowed with patients seeking last-minute solutions to problems that had been silently developing for years. Dr. Emily Chin, a general practitioner with 15 years of experience, watched this pattern unfold daily. She knew from experience that many serious conditions wore masks of innocence during their early stages, presenting themselves as harmless symptoms easily dismissed by busy professionals. Yet beneath these seemingly trivial signs lay potential dangers that could dramatically alter lives if left unchecked. As weeks turned into months, Sarah's headaches intensified, forcing her to rely increasingly on over-the-counter painkillers. Michael's cough evolved into chest tightness, which he learned to manage through breathing exercises he found online. Neither realized that their bodies were sending urgent messages, attempting to alert them to underlying issues demanding attention. Their stories were not unique. Rather, they mirrored the experiences of millions who chose to ignore the subtle warnings their bodies provided, believing they had plenty of time to address any real concerns later. Fate has a peculiar way of intervening when least expected. For Sarah, it came in the form of a corporate wellness program offering free basic health screenings. Initially reluctant, she eventually signed up, partly out of curiosity and partly because her colleague mentioned receiving a discounted gym membership through participation. During the routine blood pressure check, the nurse's concerned expression caught her attention. The numbers were alarmingly high, prompting immediate follow-up tests that revealed stage 1 hypertension. The diagnosis felt like a thunderclap, shattering her illusion of perfect health. Michael's turning point arrived differently. While helping his daughter prepare for a school sports physical, the pediatrician noticed his persistent cough and suggested a chest X-ray. What started as a casual recommendation led to the discovery of early-stage lung disease, a condition that, if left untreated, could have severely impacted his ability to work and breathe freely. These revelations forced both individuals to confront uncomfortable truths about their health, challenging their previous assumptions about wellness and preventative care. Dr. Chen encountered similar scenarios daily, witnessing the transformative power of routine examinations. She recalled Mrs. Peterson, a 60-year-old grandmother who discovered osteoporosis during a standard bone density scan, allowing her to start treatment before sustaining any fractures. Then there was young Alex, whose annual physical revealed a heart murmur that required monitoring, information that proved crucial when he later experienced chest pain during exercise. Each case underscored the critical role of regular medical evaluations in identifying hidden threats before they escalated into emergencies. The data spoke volumes about the importance of consistent health monitoring. Studies showed that individuals participating in annual checkups experienced earlier detection of chronic conditions, leading to better management outcomes and reduced healthcare costs. Preventative screenings consistently identified issues like prediabetes, cholesterol imbalances, and various cancers at stages where interventions remained most effective. Yet despite overwhelming evidence supporting regular medical assessments, many continued to prioritize immediate obligations over long-term health investments. Both Sarah and Michael found themselves reevaluating their priorities. They joined support groups where others shared similar wake-up calls, creating networks of accountability and encouragement. These communities emphasize the value of small, consistent actions in maintaining overall well-being, from regular blood pressure checks to annual comprehensive exams. The initial shock of their diagnoses gradually transformed into appreciation for the opportunity to address health concerns proactively rather than reactively. Armed with newfound awareness, Sarah and Michael embarked on parallel journeys of transformation. Sarah's hypertension diagnosis prompted immediate lifestyle changes, starting with dietary adjustments under the guidance of a nutritionist. She learned to read food labels carefully, discovering hidden sodium content in her favorite snacks and replacing processed meals with fresh ingredients. Regular exercise became non-negotiable, beginning with short walks during lunch breaks and evolving into structured fitness routines that included yoga and swimming. Her workplace noticed the shift. Colleagues commented on her improved focus and energy levels, inspiring several to pursue their own health assessments. Michael's approach combined traditional medicine with gradual habit modifications. He quit smoking after decades of dependency, utilizing a combination of nicotine replacement therapy and behavioral counseling. His doctor introduced him to pulmonary rehabilitation classes, where he met others facing similar challenges. Together, they practiced breathing techniques and low-impact exercises designed to strengthen respiratory function. The community aspect proved invaluable, providing emotional support and practical advice that textbooks alone couldn't offer. As his lung capacity improved, so did his ability to keep up with his teenage children during family activities. Their progress wasn't linear. Both encountered setbacks and moments of doubt. Sarah struggled with cravings for salty foods, while Michael faced days when climbing stairs still left him winded. Yet each small victory built upon the last, creating momentum that propelled them forward. They learned to celebrate incremental improvements, a slightly lower blood pressure reading, an extra flight of stairs climbed without pausing, recognizing these as significant milestones in their recovery journeys. The ripple effects extended beyond personal health improvements. Sarah's enthusiasm inspired her company to implement comprehensive wellness programs, including on-site health screenings and fitness challenges. Michael's transformation motivated his construction crew to organize weekly group workouts and healthier meal options at job sites. Their individual efforts sparked collective movements toward better health practices within their respective communities, demonstrating how personal commitments could influence broader societal change. Through their experiences, both came to understand that true wellness encompassed more than just physical health. Regular medical checkups became opportunities for holistic evaluation, addressing mental health concerns alongside physical symptoms. They learned to manage stress through mindfulness practices, prioritize sleep hygiene, and maintain open communication with healthcare providers about all aspects of their well-being. This comprehensive approach to health maintenance helped prevent new issues from arising while effectively managing existing conditions. Years passed, and Sarah found herself mentoring new employees through the company's expanded wellness initiative. Watching others embrace proactive health measures filled her with pride, knowing she'd played a role in shifting workplace culture toward greater health consciousness. Michael celebrated his 50th birthday by completing a charity walkathon, surrounded by family and friends who marveled at his transformation. His journey had inspired his entire neighborhood to establish a community health center, providing accessible preventive care services to residents who previously lacked resources. The statistics reflected these positive changes. Emergency room visits for preventable conditions decreased significantly in Everwood, while primary care clinic appointments increased steadily. Local hospitals reported higher success rates in treating chronic diseases, attributing this improvement to earlier interventions made possible through regular screenings. Insurance companies noted reduced claim amounts as policyholders maintained better health through consistent monitoring and timely treatments. Dr. Chun observed another encouraging trend: younger generations approaching healthcare differently than their predecessors. College students scheduled annual physicals between semesters, newlyweds requested preconception counseling before starting families, and parents prioritized pediatric wellness visits for their children. These behaviors indicated a fundamental shift in public perception about preventive medicine, viewing it not as an optional luxury, but as essential maintenance for optimal living. Sarah and Michael's stories circulated through local media outlets, becoming testaments to the power of regular medical examinations. Their experiences demonstrated that health challenges need not define one's future. Instead, they could serve as catalysts for positive change. Community leaders incorporated their lessons into public health campaigns, emphasizing the importance of establishing relationships with primary care providers and adhering to recommended screening schedules based on age, gender, and risk factors. As both continued their wellness journeys, they recognized that true health mastery required ongoing commitment rather than reaching a final destination. Annual checkups evolved from anxiety-inducing obligations into empowering opportunities to assess progress and adjust strategies. They learned to view their bodies as complex systems requiring regular maintenance, much like vehicles needing periodic tune-ups to perform optimally. This perspective helped them navigate life's inevitable health challenges with greater confidence and resilience. Remember, your health is your greatest asset. Don't wait for warning signs. Take control today. Subscribe now to discover more life-changing health insights and join our community dedicated to promoting wellness through knowledge and action.